Boom shakalaka, it's finally happening for Bitcoin and for altcoins. Stay tuned. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video, a lot of very interesting charts for Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, including it's finally happening for Bitcoin and for altcoins too. You definitely want to stay tuned to find out exactly what. Before we get into it, guys, like the video, come join us on Twitter at @TheCryptoLove, and subscribe to the OG Bitcoin and Crypto YouTube channel, making daily videos since 2017. Yowzer. Now today, fear and greed. Drops down into fear from yesterday's 47, today in 30. Fear, people are scared. I don't exactly understand why. The market only dropped 1.5%. Bitcoin to 66.94, Ethereum at 33.79, BNB at 5.68, Solana 140, XRP 47 cents, Toncoin 7.49, Dogecoin 12 cents, and Cardano 39 cents. Now, Bitcoin, since this blue line, the 21 EMA, has crossed underneath the 1500-day moving averages, these bar patterns, red, yellow, and green, are exactly what happened the last three times. Bitcoin is following the red and the yellow lines almost perfectly. And based on these predict a price drop down to roughly $59,000 to $57,000. Coincidentally, that's the exact territory, $58,000, where the 200-day moving average is sitting. Could we see price tapping that 200-day moving average? Yeah, certainly possible, but maybe not. Right now, the current Bitcoin retrace got very, very close to the average 22% correction we've seen from this entire cycle. You can see 22.9, 20.71, 22.09, 21.81, 23.78. Right now, 18.85. Very close. Could it be over? Certainly could, especially when we take a look at stuff like this. Minor capitulation right now has reached levels comparable to December 2022 right here with a 7.6% drawdown. December 2022 also, in case you don't remember, marked the cycle bottom after the FTX collapse, meaning, at least to me, that this is very likely a local bottom for Bitcoin right here. Probably won't continue down too much. We may just be having a repetition of what happened last summer with sideways price movement, kind of boring, sell in May, go away, come back in September, because money or Bitcoin price doesn't go up until there's new capital inflows. We can see as we have major new capital inflows here in red, price goes up. Same thing happened back here. We had a little bit for the ETF excitement, but since then, not much has been happening. However, the Powell multiple suggesting, actually echoing what we were seeing here, is that this is likely a price bottom. So if you're looking for a decent entry point to Bitcoin, the upside would be $1 million within a decade. The downside, well, probably not going down too much further from here. The Powell multiple has already signaled the Pico bottom for Bitcoin, where it was in 2012, 2016, and 2020, slightly lower in 2020. But you can see we have the cycle bottom, which is these 1 down here, and then we have the local bottom, which is the 2. Same levels we were at all these previous local bottoms, which is right before it takes off for the parabolic run. So we could be in that parabolic run territory for Bitcoin coming up very, very soon, most likely by September, if not sooner. As a matter of fact, Bitcoin always aligning with U.S. elections. We do have a U.S. election coming up. Could we have Bitcoin price reaching new highs within 7 to 25 weeks afterwards? Yeah. Certainly could, wouldn't surprise me, wouldn't be the first time. Also, a couple days from now, the quarter closes. Now, if we take a look at the Bitcoin quarterly candles, it actually looks like we're just finding support here before taking once again. Retesting this previous resistance right here, finding support there, may be the last time we ever see Bitcoin down to these levels. Right now that's at 58.7, so maybe might not go down to some of those levels we were talking about a little bit earlier, but probably not too much further down from there. Which brings us to the next leg up, will likely be legendary. You can see when Bitcoin bounces off of here, probably the Tenkan or one of those lines right there. Well, every time it bounces off of there, goes up dramatically. This time, should it be any different? Probably not. And the coolest thing is, at least for me, we have seen no deviation to the upside on the power law model for this cycle, which means there's a lot of room to go in the upward direction. We've seen all that down stuff. I was through it multiple times. You guys have been through it too. It's terrible down there. But when it goes to the upside, ooh, that's the fun part. And that is the part coming up next. As a matter of fact, just based on the Bitcoin Rainbow price chart, roughly 547 days or a year and a half after the halving comes the cycle peak. Guess what? That territory, hundreds of thousands of dollars, if not higher. So 150,000, yeah, that's a minimum. Look for bigger and better things for Bitcoin coming. Now, altcoins too. Take a look at this, echoing almost perfectly what we saw in alt season of 2017. We had accumulation, markup, expansion, and then takeoff. Well, look at the same thing. Accumulation, markup. Right now we're in expansion territory. Signaling down here, the RSI looking very similar. This had a triple top on the RSI. We've only had the first of the triple top, meaning that, hey, we could have another significant couple legs up for altcoins. And it's looking like we're finding support. I know it's sideways movement, but finding support outside of this falling wedge, which generally, when this takes off, goes up significantly and makes everybody who's packed their bags a lot of money. So that's all for this episode. If you enjoyed it, like the video, come join us on Twitter, The Crypto Love. Subscribe to the channel, and also YouTube says watch that video, and don't disappoint YouTube. I'll catch you guys later. Have a good one. Love you. Peace.
If you don't think Bitcoin's going to $1 million a coin and then $10 million a coin, you're already a loser.
From now on, if you don't own Bitcoin, you're a moron.